Shalom, Hebrew students. Shalom, Talmidim v'Talmidot le'Ivrit. We are continuing with the Hebrew alphabet. And today we are going to learn 3 new letters, the 3 of which can be found in those important questions. Mi, ani, mi, ani. Who am I? Mi, ata. Mi, ata. Who are you? The mi'at. Who are you in the feminine? Okay. So as you see, just 3 letters, Aleph, Nun, with Nun Sofit, with a final Nun, and Taf. Let's read this little dialogue together. Some of the words you already know, and for some of them, just repeat after me. Shalom, ani, she, me. Mi, ata. Mi, ata. Who are you? Ani, yam. So as you see, this is just another version of the introduction dialogue that we already seen. Just instead of my name is Shimi, we can say Ani Shimi, I am Shimi. Instead of what is your name, Ma Shimcha, we can say Mi ata, who are you? Okay, and here too, we have a feminine version, okay? So let's try again, try to read to yourself aloud with me. Shalom, ani, sheli, mi, at, ani, shula, okay? So, shalom, hello, ani, Shirley, I am Shirley. Mi, at, who are you, in the feminine. Ani, shula. As you can see, we have a new vowel here, and it's the last one you need, really. And this is the vowel u, just like a U or a double O in English, like in blue. Okay, also like a double O in hoop or loop, coop. So the U sound will be represented in 2 ways. One of them, again, with a vav, but with the dot in the middle, just a vav after the letter, after the consonant with a dot in the middle, or, and I see here a little bit. Or with those 3 dots, okay? Or with those 3 dots under the letter, okay? 3 dots. So this is the U. So now you know basically all the vowels. Let's then proceed to our new letters. And the first one is Aleph. Aleph, the first Hebrew in the alphabet. So the alphabet, because it starts with an alpha, with an Aleph, okay? So you see the Aleph with the print Aleph is like that. There are a lot of kind of theological rumination about the meaning of this shape. As you know, the Hebrew letters also have some kind of a mystical meaning in the Kabbalah and so on. And as the first letter, the Aleph has a really kind of important place in this system. The script is different than the print here, so pay attention, we'll do it again. See, it's 2 parts. One of them is like a little semicircle, and then a vertical line from top to bottom. Okay, so this is the Aleph. Usually, it just makes a sound of ah. So some people call it like non-consonant, just like an A. And that we have in those pronouns that we've just learned, ani, ni. Now this sign is also makes an sound, like the kamatz and the patach that we've seen, no difference. And the variation doesn't matter much for you, but just know in ani, you'll find this sign and it makes an a. Okay, so ni, ata, at, ata is the masculine you in the masculine, at is you in the feminine. And notice that it would be different than almost everywhere else in Hebrew, because here the hey in the end, the ata actually is signify the masculine. Okay, so this is the Aleph. The way it will usually you will usually encounter it, making an a, e, u sound. Sometimes it will also come in the end of the word, especially words coming originating from the language Aramaic, which has historically close ties to Hebrew. And some of the important words that end with an aleph, making the sound of behaving like an a vowel, really, are family members' names. So ima, mama or mother, abba, father, savta, grandmother, and saba, grandfather. Okay, so in all of these words, we'll find an aleph in the end and a sound of and here aleph behaves as a vowel. Okay, moving on to the taf, which is the final letter in the alphabet. So we have this expression me aleph ad taf, from aleph to taf, meaning from beginning to end. So I'm teaching you the alphabet me aleph ad taf, from the beginning to the end. And the taf, and you see, so this kind of half a circle and then another handle. Let's see it again. Print and script are fairly similar here. See, yeah. So just practice the taf a little bit. Let's do it again. And that is the taf, and we have seen it again in the pronouns ata, at. Okay. And finally, the noon, the n, like an N sound, okay, which we have found in ani. So, oops. So the noon, yeah, like a little L maybe. So yeah, so it's the noon. It's like an open triangle of thoughts. And it makes the N sound, na, ni, nu, ne. And we have found it in ani, okay? And the noon has a final noon. Final noon is simply a long vertical line, very easy. Just a long vertical line, both in print and script, we will see it this way. That's the noon. Okay, so now that we've learned the Aleph and the Nun, we could actually write together my first name, which has a couple of Alephs and a Nun. So let's do that together. So we do the Aleph. So the Aleph, as you remember, is this kind of like semicircle and a vertical line. It's an O. Okay, and for my name, the Vav comes after it, signifying an O. Okay, O. And then we have a letter that you don't know, but this is a Resh. Resh, or like an R, sort of an R. Resh, or Resh in Hebrew, with a Yud after it, which signifies a E. So O, Ri, and another Aleph. And a Nun. And it reads O, Ri, An. O, Ri, An. That's my first name. All right. Now you know. Close that and practice reading a little bit. Oh, sorry. Go back. Attention, and then going on to some reading. Okay, so once again, try to read the words marked with red aloud for yourself, and this is Shalom. A. Ni. She. Me. Me. A. Ta. Okay, so Shalom. Ani Shimi. Mi ata. Hello, my name. I am Shimi. Who are you? He answers, Ani. Ani. Tom. Tom. Okay, let's do one of the feminine. So, Shalom. Ani. She. Li. Mi. At. Ani. Ta. Mi. Okay. So, Ani. Tami. Tami. Okay, great. So once again, let's write a little bit. And I wonder if we can write together the three philosophical questions. Mi ani, who am I? Who are you? Mi ata in the masculine. And then who are you? Mi at in the feminine. So let's do that. Okay, so mi ani first. So we'll start with the mem. And the Yud, mi. And the Aleph, Ani. Half a circle, vertical line. And this kind of a seat or a chair. I imagine the Nun, Ani. And a Yud, mi, Ani. A question mark. And we have it. Okay. And again, another mi. So you already know how to do that. Mi. Okay. Mi. And the Aleph. And the taf, remember? So it's this little again, open triangle, a little soft, and then this kind of handle here, okay? And the hey, You remember this one. Candy cane and another baby candy cane. Okay, and me ata, question mark. Okay, and this, and we'll write me at, which is who are you in the feminine. Okay, so once again, me. Okay, the aleph, circle, me, and the half, me at. Okay, we've done it. So, thank you very much. תודה רבה, שלום ולהתראות.